Welcome to Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I'm Adina Leb, the writer. This is part 7 in my continuing series of writing and talking about something I'm passionate about and giving people the idea of how my brain works. And yeah, it's a scary place, my brain. So, tools of the trade. Primarily, my biggest thing is my computer. I do like to write with pen and paper when I want to free flow or doing an outline that I need it to be fluid. I need to be able to, number one becomes number three and number 15 becomes number eight. I need to be able to do that. And I can't really do that on a computer because making my fingers move to put the story when I need a free flow kind of environment doesn't work with a computer. But when I'm ready to put the story into hard paper, when I'm ready for somebody else to see it, then my computer is invaluable. So I do like that. I don't like the dragon programs. Oh my God. I broke my hand and could not type two-handed type. I could only one hand type, and doing this, no, didn't work for me. So I tried one of the dictation programs, and I hear people tell me all the time, wow, the dragon program, it just sets you free. No, it doesn't. They lie because you have to know things like, remember, say quotation mark. The man went to the store, period. He got out of his car and decided that he wanted to say hi to somebody, period. He walked up to the store manager and said, comma, quotation, hi, Chuck, period, end quotation. Oh my God, I got so bound up in remembering to say paragraph, end line, next line. I lost my mind. I could not do that. So I uninstalled it, took it back, said, no, this isn't for me. So yeah, I'm pretty easy when I'm wanting straightforward pen, paper, then computer. The next tool that I really depend on in a writer is people. No, people aren't tools. Okay, well, some people are tools. Some people are real tools that need to be put back in the shed and left there. But I'm talking about people in their situations. When I look at people, maybe if you know a set reaction to a particular situation, you know what's coming. If I slapped you in the head, you're going to do one of three things, most likely. You're either going to hit me back, or you're going to grab your ear and say, ow, or you're going to fall on the floor and start crying. Why did you hit me? These are set examples of reactions to situations. Outside the realm, the one I would not expect somebody to do is pull out a gun and try to shoot me. Do not see that kind of thing coming. But that's what I want to do when I'm writing a book. I want to come up with something original, a situation you have not thought of. Recently, I was talking to my sister-in-law, Judy, about one of the books I'm writing, my latest book. Yeah, that whole sword, crowbar, velvet glove thing. I'm still not set on its title. But I was telling her the outline and the cases, the things that were going to be happening. And her husband was half listening, and he wanted to know who was I talking about because this lady had some problems going on. And then she said, oh, it's the book Adina's working on. He was interested. He wanted to know what was going to happen next. And that is the biggest ego stroke a writer can get, is that people want to know what's going to happen. And I want to do the unexpected. In The Lost Princess, it was my first real book, and I wanted it to have a draw. Something, people, when they read a book, they want the happy ending most times. And so I was like, okay, we'll do the commercial thing, give it a happy ending. The main character, she goes upstairs, she's on crutches, and the man of her dreams, who has been the hero person in most of the story, is laying on their bed, and they become one, blah, blah, blah. And I gave it the happy ending, sent it to my sister to read, and she said, this is so not you. Why did you give it a frou-frou happy ending? This is not you. It's like you just wanted to finish the book. And I said, you are absolutely right. That is not me. And so I rewrote the ending. The woman comes up, she's on crutches, and she's going to the bathroom. And she goes to the bathroom, the crutch slips, falls, she bends down to pick it up, hits her head on the sink. So you get the comedic aspect. And while she's under the sink picking up her crutch, she sees a big block of C4 with a timer. And then, boom, the house explodes, killing her, her kids, her parents, even the dog. Yeah, my sister didn't like that I killed the dog. I don't usually kill the dog. But the man of her dreams is standing outside, and he said, that takes care of that loose end. It was the kind of thing you did not see coming. It was the guy who got slapped and pulled out a gun. You didn't see it coming. When my daughter was finally old enough to read it, because there was a lot of adult situations in it, she came down the stairs from her room screaming at me, how could you kill everybody? And I said, because you didn't see it coming. I wanted it to have an ending that you didn't expect. And if you go on Amazon.com, you'll see one of the reviewers put the book was a really good, really easy read, except for the ending. I hated the ending. The book was spoiled because of the ending. And I did a yes. That's what I want. I want you to not see the ending coming. I want the twist. My favorite all-time writer, I collect his books. God, it was a loss to the literary community when Tom Clancy died. I actively mourned Tom Clancy's passing. One of his books, Executive Orders, or is it Executive Decision? One's a movie, one's a book. Either way, he had me so wrapped into that book when the tanks are rolling and all the good things are starting to happen. I actively cheered out loud. I'm at lunch and I'm, yes, that's it. And everybody's looking at me. I'm looking around. Oh, hi guys. Yeah, yeah. You got to read this book. Read this book. That's what I want. I want people to look at my books, read my books, and be startled, be shocked, and say, you got to read this book. When I write a scene and it's supposed to be a tearjerker, if I'm not reaching for those tissues, I know I didn't do it right, because if I'm writing it and reaching for the tissues, it's got to be good. I want you reading it and say, oh my God, oh, yes, crying, actively crying. I want somebody who reads my book to cheer. So that's another tool as a writer, is watching people and, okay, if you're going to respond this way, this way, this way, how won't you respond? That's what I'm putting in the book. But you can't make it so off the hoof. It's got to be explainable. Yeah, oh yeah, they reacted that way. It's not how everybody reacts, but yeah, I can see that happening as a reaction. It's got to be not too far out of left field. So yeah, people are tools, but not in a negative way. Remember, I've said this before, not everybody's all good and not everybody's all bad. And while I was doing the latest outline, the heroine, the primary character, she's in a situation where she can go either way. She can continue blackmailing this person as she stumbles into a blackmail plot, or she can do the right thing and hand over the blackmail materials to the victim and say, hey, go on with life. Peace out. And I'm talking to Judy about this, my sister-in-law, and I don't know what I would show. Oh, come on, you want her to do the bad thing. Yeah, I want her to do the bad thing, because that just gives her character more substance. It gives it more depth. And me in the same situation that I've written this character in, yeah, I could see me doing the bad thing. If it meant survival of my family and keeping us all together, yeah, I'm going to do the bad thing. Human nature. Some people would do the good thing. Judy would do the right thing. She would give the money back. She'd give the proof back. She was like, oh, no, you go on. Happy, peace out. Yeah, no, I'm not that good with tissues. So that is my installment for this week of tools. I just looked down at the camera. I'm going to have to get a camera mounted up here. Hey, Rocky, this one is under 10 minutes. He was complaining that my videos are so long. It takes so long to watch. Yeah, but you love me. Okay, until next week, this is Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, share it. If you didn't, tell me why, give it a thumbs down, tell me why, and share it. I don't care, share it. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you very much. Bye.